I was very happy when initially this species was selected by the BG and ERGA joint initiative for genome assembly. And I would be very, very happy to show you what we want to do with that. So this Prunus ramburii, what is it? What is Prunus ramburii? It belongs to the big family of the Rosaceae. So you might know about rosa or apple or pear or peach even, but maybe not about Prunus ramburii. Prunus ramburii is one of the European wild species that is you can find only in Europe, and this one you can find only in the Sierra Nevada, in Andalusia, and it's about the population is very small, and it's very few hundred, maybe not even 100 individuals, and it's about 50 kilometers range distribution. So this population was sampled, and we started to study this species. Go to the other one. So what is Prunus ramburii? It's a European relic species. So why do I say relic species? It's because it aged from back to the last glaciation, because it was present over there in Andalusia at this time, about 19,000 years ago, and it remained there. So in comparison with the other species, it didn't colonize the other area of Europe. It remained in Sierra Nevada. It has a very small genome, so it's not even twice the size of the Arabidopsis thaliana genome. It's 280 max, and it is diploid, and it has 16 chromosomes. It's a shrub, so it's about 1 meter, maybe 2 meters max of size, and it's growing only in the Sierra Nevada. It is highly threatened by human expansion, especially in Andalusia, of course, extreme temperature, especially now with global warming, and of course, overgrazing by the animals. Fruits, they can be consumed, and they are collected, in fact, to prepare local products. So I show you here an example of the parchelan that they prepare in Spain based on a plum, and here it was made of Prunus ramburii. So the fruit is not toxic at all. And so the genome was sequenced and assembled together by the Genoscope and one partner in Italy. And it was easy to do because it's diploid, and based on the PacBio sequences, you had the diploid profile, and then they assemble the whole genome. So why we are doing that? Why studying the Prunus ramburii? We call it the ghost of the Sierra Nevada because Prunus ramburii is in some way linked to the origin of the cultivated plum. In Europe, what you might know on your market or on your plate, you will find European plums, which are the big plum that you find at the end of August about. Mirabelle, that is in the eastern part of France, the small round yellow one. And then you have the green gauge, Reine Claude, we call it in France. It's green and it's a little bit bigger than Mirabelle. And Prune d'Agen, which is the pruneau, the dry prune. And all of those, the four of those, they are hexaploid. And they are coming from a cross in between a tetraploid and a diploid. And we suppose, from at least based on the preliminary data from Zebentayeva, they showed that apparently it's coming from a cross in between the tetraploid and the diploid, and those species are European. So the European wild plum relatives are the culprits in this story. So that means they are the parents or grandparents or grandparents of those species, of the cultivated one. So we have the Prunus brigantina here, the diploid one that is in the French Alps, and it was assembled, sequenced and assembled by ERGA also in the first version of ERGA. And then Prunus ramburii is the second possible genitor, and then the Prunus cerasifera that is for the moment on the way. So the reason of doing that is to try to see how we can use the European wild relatives to improve the cultivated one. And this is being continued in the fruity project that is dealing with the crop wild relatives of European species, fruit trees European species. Thank you for your attention.